right, guys, welcome back to the Side Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Shin, joined as always by my co-host, Jay Lee.
Hey.
My former co-host, Celine Jung.
Hi.
And my cousin, Ryan Yee.
Cousin.
Hello.
Yay.
Longtime fan.
Are you not hungover from last night?
I'm pretty hungover.
I was pretty hungover this morning, yeah.
So everyone here is hungover except for me because they were all hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm hungover, but from the night before last night.
Yeah, I feel like, everyone's in town. That's why.
continuing,
Everyone's
yeah.
in town. Like, Jay's cousin's in town. My cousin's in town. Even, like, Olivia's cousins are, here. So she's hanging out. Like, everyone's just hanging out with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't invite you, so.
Yeah, except for
I'm sorry.
me. I'm like sitting here like, wait.
I'm just realizing, I'm like, we had such a blast.
Yeah, it's like, and Aaron was like before we started recording, Aaron was talking about how like everyone just ended up hanging out together. Like it was everyone in the crew.
Well, in my defense, we didn't invite everyone. It was supposed to be pretty
I know,
small.
yeah.
And also, with that said, welcome back, Cells.
Thank you.
Celine has been gone for a long fucking time, especially from the podcast.
Yeah, from the
really
podcast,
quickly, maybe
yeah.
just tell listeners what you were doing.
Well, I was in the States traveling with my family. And then when that was over, so I was in New Mexico. Our trip was ending and I didn't want to come back to Korea.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is like, it sounds dumb, but truly the number one reason, like there were maybe like 3 reasons, right? But the number one reason why I didn't want to come back was because of the air quality.
Oh, that's a valid reason, because when you were
Like,
gone, it was bad.
right?
It was bad, yeah.
And I was so here on a good day, sadly, on a good day, it'll be like 70.
Yeah, 84 or
Right?
something, yeah.
Where I was in New Mexico, 0.
Yeah,
Every single day,
Brilliant.
0.
But then after that, you were farm sitting upstate in like the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
I know. That was actually the middle of nowhere. That
Yeah.
was in the Berkshires, which is like strangely more remote than you would think. So it's weird because the Berkshires is just the name of like this area in Western Massachusetts. And it's a very kind of like upstate New York where it's like there are pockets of extreme wealth where like people probably do have helicopter landing pads.
Yeah.
And then there's
Just very farmers.
or farmers and then like some pockets that feel like inner city.
Yeah, and you were
So it's
saying
really
too
interesting.
that the house you were staying in, very remote, but also no blinds on the windows.
Just imagine like there's like no street lights on this street, like, but yeah, there were no blinds on this house, nor curtains. I at first was like, oh, it's fine. Like I have 2 dogs, like I'm safe. But it was really scary because anytime a car would like come down the street, for example, past, you just see like it lights up the whole
entire
house.
house. Yeah.
And you're like, I'm fully exposed. There was one spot in the house where I could be naked. One spot.
Was it the
One
bathroom
spot.
or where
It
the
was
bathroom?
in the
That's really
bathroom
funny.
because it's facing the fields and pastures, but I couldn't like otherwise I would be completely
It's
exposed.
facing the fields, but it still has like full exposure to whatever
Exactly.
direction
is out there.
you're
So some
facing.
guy with binoculars definitely was
No, exactly.
camping.
It was really and I was there alone for the majority of it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not the
say,
whole
did you
time,
invite
but-
anyone up there? Or did
Yeah,
anyone
I
go by?
did.
Okay, that's nice.
But I was alone for the most part.
And you were there for 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks.
Yeah,
and I
it's
just
gnarly.
like learned a lot
That's crazy.
about myself.
Oh, and how to farm. You were like upkeeping their farm. That's pretty sick.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
What did you eat on a normal basis while you were there?
So I cooked 3 meals a day.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you like milk cows?
No,
for fresh milk
no.
and-
So actually, they're not a working farm. She literally just has sheep and chickens for fun.
Oh,
But I did, have fresh
eggs.
every
yes.
single morning.
Yo, fresh eggs. So did you feel like that kind of diet was like really good for your gut biome or whatever? How'd you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How is
I
it
did.
for pancreatosis?
It was perfect. Like I feel like I ate very bland and like healthy for 3 weeks.
Nice. And so you had like solid shits.
Yeah, they were.
Nice
I
turds.
like never had any digestive issues.
Nice.
Like no problem.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for listeners who might not know, first of all, in a previous episode, Celine revealed to us that she is a pancreatonian, which means that she can't have chicken and like
Yeah.
other dietary things.
Yeah.
And then also what we're doing in this episode is kind of revisiting one of our highest rated episodes ever. It's the
Is
pee.
that so?
It is. It has one of our highest ratings. Yeah. Pee, poo, and sometimes barf.
Ratings as in reviews or views, or how are you measuring
views.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
like listens.
Yeah, but
Nice.
it's got like a solid I'm not gonna say the number because it's kind of low for like normal people, but for us, for us, it's a pretty good number.
Everyone imagine.
So disclaimer, it is my personal favorite
Yeah,
episode.
it's the one that when Ryan heard it, he texted me and was like, "Dude, that was so funny." But it's funny because I mentioned you in the episode. I think that's why you liked it so much.
And it's also Olivia's least favorite episode.
Her first impression of me was probably like, "This is your cousin's podcast? Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?"
Well, it's interesting because I feel like when it comes to this kind of stuff, you're either one or the other.
Absolutely.
You either are so down to talk about it, it's funny to you, or you're like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Like why would you ever talk about that? Because I do know people who are like that.
Well, I feel like with girls, with my guy friends, obviously we talk about shit and poo and cum or whatever, all that shit, bodily stuff.
Do you actually, though?
Yeah,
or
pretty
is that
much.
like a
I mean,
stereotype?
Sorry, I talk about it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stereotype.
Jay's
It's definitely a stereotype, but my point is, the girls I grew up with who are like really vocal about it would talk about their shit a lot.
Okay.
Like noticeably more than the guys, as in almost to be like, I'm cool. I talk about my farts all the time with my guy friends,
Oh, like a pick-me girl.
What's a pick?
Yeah, define pick me girl exactly.
Like
Do you
pick
guys
me,
not
pick
know?
me.
No,
Yeah,
I've heard of
literally,
it. I've heard
like
of
that.
it. It's the girl who is trying extra hard to be
like,
likable by
I'm
boys.
I'm cool. Like,
Yeah.
And it's specifically in reference to girls who are trying to like get men's attention, not other girls.
So it's I poo.
Yeah.
I shit. Yeah, because I grew up with a friend, for example, who talked about a lot. My sister was that kind of girl too. She would talk about her shit all the time. Were you that kind of person growing up, or did you like make the switch? Because with us, you're so comfortable talking about it.
Yeah, and I think it's because you guys are comfortable talking about it. Like I would never just
Blurt it out.
never.
hey, I'm Celine.
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
Just had diarrhea.
times
Fresh farm
a week.
eggs is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good for my bowels.
I would never do that.
Right.
And it's also like I wouldn't, even if I was close with someone, I wouldn't bring it up. It's not,
So it's not something to put on your Hinge profile.
maybe. Not
Actually,
kidding.
dude, a Hinge profile that says I have the best shart story or something could be a
Way
really funny
true,
icebreaker.
like coming from a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of like sharding and stuff, I broke down the outline into 3 categories.
Yeah.
So we have pee, poo, and then I couldn't decide between sharts or farts. So we'll kind of like
Both.
blur the lines. Yeah, exactly.
both.
Yeah.
So I had this observation the other day. We got dinner last week in Samgakji, and I had to pee so bad. I swear to God, I almost peed my pants at the restaurant. Like I was doing the dance. I was like
really?
propping myself up. I was like punching my dick, like.
Okay, why
Which is a
why
really
do you
weird
punch?
move. Yeah.
Have you ever at least like tried to like push down on your bladder to like kind of keep it like?
No, because if I push on my
makes it
bladder, it's gonna
worse.
No,
like,
but you're not
dribble.
pushing it down. It's like pushing it back up. You see what I'm
So,
saying?
like, from
I don't know.
bottom up.
I can't imagine.
I think the logic, and I think Jay would agree with this, is that your bladder is basically a balloon.
Right.
So
Yes.
anywhere you push it, it's not like it's going to go away. You're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
reverting the pressure to another part of it.
Right.
Exactly.
But basically, there's only one hole that
and
can
then
come
the
out.
pressure is gonna
Which is the
No,
the
but then I was
tip of your-
peeing tears. It actually
Yeah,
worked.
yeah.
Like my tears were piss. My sweat was piss.
Well,
Yeah.
you know that like the sweat is the same as like what's in your bladder.
Is that true?
Yeah. So if you're sweating a lot, but you have to be sweating a lot. You don't have to pee.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It like excretes the liquid for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Hack.
Nice. Good hack. Yeah, just like start sweating profusely.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat malatang.
So actually, what you should have done is taken a sprint around
Yeah,
and done
right.
a lap.
No, I was honestly this close to just there was like a bush nearby. Bro, guys, I pee in public when I'm drunk
Aaron.
more often than I'd like to admit.
Aaron,
Oh yeah.
that's like pretty nasty.
It is.
Because whenever I see
that
people-
Starbucks in Itaewon, that tall, skinny
God.
building? Peed on that building so many times. So many times.
Are there landmarks in your life where you go, dude, I have a crazy piss story in that building? Or like when you're walking around or
I
giving
feel
a
like
tour
I
to your
feel like I've
family
done
or
a bit
something.
with Jaehyun before where I'll be like, oh, I peed there. In fact, I did do that bit when we first started dating. I definitely did, yeah. Oh, I peed there. Oh, I peed there last night.
Like
Yeah.
insane.
I know, it's stupid. I'm working on myself.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
So what happened at the restaurant then?
So I obviously I held it in. But then later that night we go to the improv show. There's only one toilet
Yeah.
there. And I had to pee so bad. And it was happening again.
too.
And I just kept having this like flash of like, this is the day that I actually pee my pants in public and I have to excuse myself.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but don't you think that if you start getting used to peeing in public a lot, Like it's almost like your bladder, kind of like the concept of wearing a diaper, maybe.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and I don't know if this is true, but I imagine that if you like wear a diaper and start like actually going in the diaper, your bladder, because it's like linked to your mind, right?
Right.
So your mind thinks that you can piss anywhere.
Yeah.
And so you start like
can see this.
making it a habit where
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I can, like the world is my toilet.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to
If you're a
someone about
man.
this, about how they do this a lot at hotels. Like, it's always like in the elevator up to their room when they suddenly have to pee so bad. So it definitely is a psychological thing. You know what I mean? It's like suddenly your body's like, oh shit, I need to pee so.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I am exaggerating how often, like, I haven't done it this year, for example. I did it a lot in like 2020 and 2021.
Okay.
What was significant about that year that
Pandemic.
I think it was like pandemic stuff, yeah. And it'd be like going out was kind of a treat. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, it would be like a treat.
So pissing in public is a treat.
No, pissing in public was the result of me like enjoying my night. You know what I mean?
Like you got so
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah, just like, and
that-
I'm like walking home, and I'm like, oh, the nearest bathroom is actually like Ivy Boutique Hotel, for example, right? I'm like, can I make it, or can I just like, you know, it's 3 a.m. There's
Go
not a lot of
here.
people. I'm just gonna pee there. Here.
Yeah.
That's always my logic. Is like, there's no one here
Right.
anyway. I did, in fact, get in trouble in New York once, doing just that. It was like 2 a.m. I was walking to my friend's apartment. I peed, and then a cop like came out of nowhere. A dude just came out of nowhere and was like, "I saw you. Like, I'm gonna write you a ticket." I gave him a fake name. I said my name was Alan Chin.
Yeah.
And I gave him my old address from like when I was in 5th grade. And it's, I never got a ticket.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
it worked out.
Yeah, okay. Because my friend had that happen to him too, but I guess he just gave him his ID.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't have my wallet on me. And just lied. Yeah, just lied.
Yeah.
I actually did say though, I was like, I'm not even from here. I'm just visiting my friend. And he goes, welcome to New York. I was like, fucking dick. Ryan, what kind of pee stories do you have, dude?
so I used to have a bedwetting problem.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when I was younger.
I actually did not know that about you.
Yeah.
But
and
until when?
So I'll tell you the real side of the story.
Okay.
Basically, to everybody else, basically my mom, she just thought like I had a bedwetting problem. But the reality was I was just too lazy to leave the bed.
God,
So
oh
that
my
you
God.
trained your
I would just piss.
Oh my
I was just piss.
Ryan.
Wait,
So
how
there's
old
sometimes I
were
would have
you?
vivid dreams where I would be pissing in the dream, and then that's like typical
So
bedwetting
leave it,
behavior.
yeah.
And then there are some times where I was just like, dude, I'm so comfortable right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this fly.
Oh my
and
God.
So basically, I guess somehow my mom got control of this device that you basically put it in your underwear, and the second that it detects like any liquid, it basically sets off an alarm.
So she can hear it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
like,
But yeah, I mean, so it obviously solved the problem.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "This is
There's like a fucking fireman's pole. She like has to slide
I
down.
think what it really was the times I felt lazy. I was like, all right, am I gonna wake up everybody in this house right now because of my own laziness? Or should I just get up and take a piss?
Right. For sure.
So I guess I ended up solving.
Dude,
the
that's like one of the funniest. That's such a learned behavior from your older brother as well. I feel like because Evan always had a problem of just like peeing all over the toilet for years,
spraying
just
everywhere,
everywhere. And like honestly, they're both really silly behaviors. But
but wouldn't you feel nasty afterwards? You pissed your pants and your bed is like,
Yeah.
right?
And then you would have to like
Yeah.
get up
You
and
have
like
to
wash your
change.
Yeah,
buy a new mattress
or not.
That is
I was,
so
I was a
funny.
dirty boy. But actually, so that device or whatever piece of technology was handed off to another family friend who I guess also had a bedwetting problem. So I would like to believe that this machine ended up traveling to
And it's been in many boys' underwears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Damn, we should have normalized wearing like adult diapers or something, though. You know what I mean? There have been times that I've been in bed being like, I have to pee so bad. I wish I was just wearing a diaper right now.
Okay, you guys,
Yeah.
this is like crazy. I've never felt that before. Being too lazy.
You're still young.
No, we're the same
Sal's,
age.
I'm just joking,
No, adult
bro.
diapers. I mean, obviously, like when you're of the age and you need to, like I actually think that should be normalized. But imagine if we started wearing diapers now.
I know.
Yeah,
You
I'd be
know?
scared of losing control of my bladder completely, like
Exactly.
you mentioned before, because
Yeah.
I do have, the classic pee dreams where I'm like taking a piss and it feels so good.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't piss myself,
for
and
sure.
I need to go take.
I have
a piss.
that with poo as well, for sure. Like shitting dreams.
Do you
and-
actually?
Oh,
I do.
I don't know that I've
and then you
had a
wake up
shit
needing
dream.
to shit?
No, and then I wake up being like, please don't let this be the time I shit the bed. Hasn't happened yet, but knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you ever get like maimed in your dream?
Whoa,
Yeah.
maimed? No.
Like I got like shot in my dream.
What?
And then I woke up and I was like, please let me not be
dead.
maimed.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
That was
God.
totally fine. But I did
Yeah.
piss myself.
Wait, Cells, I remember in the first Pee Poo Sometimes Barf episode, you talked about how you peed your pants on the way to a mall and you were like laughing so hard.
No, and I was like a teenager.
Yeah. Have you had any
Yeah.
have you had any recent like pee panic attacks or
No, because I'm like really good these days at like going when it's all about timing. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
peeing-
You don't
Like
wanna go
love.
right when you have to go. You gotta.
That's breaking the seal.
You gotta hold
Exactly.
it.
But then I also heard this might be the case for men as well, but for women, I have a friend, she's still my friend, who like went to the gynecologist because she was worried that like she was peeing too much.
like a UTI maybe.
Yeah. And then she did a checkup and everything was fine. And the gyno was like, well, you should try and exercise where like you just try not to pee so much.
Yeah.
Like,
Kegels or something.
no, like literally if you need to pee, just wait a bit. Don't go so often. Don't go when the urge strikes like all the time. She said every time you pee, it should be about the amount of like a cup of
Okay.
pee. So, when you have like an event or like a plane ride or something, I don't know if you guys like think
And you
about
want to
this
get
the way
everything
I do.
out of your system.
Yeah.
You want to get everything out of your system?
My parents would make my sister and I do that
Right?
before long road trips and
Do you
stuff.
feel like that works?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it all just depends on like what you're consuming. Like if I go
Yeah.
to the bathroom before an airplane and I chug a whole water, like
That's true.
I'm still gonna have to pee.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
I control my intake of liquids before a flight, and like
Yeah.
I will never drink a beer anymore.
You mean
on
on
the
the
plane?
flight?
Or before, like, because I used to travel a lot for work, and I would just like get
Oh,
a beer at
the bar.
At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bar,
yeah.
but now I don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Honestly, drinking at the airport is like so much fun, but very dangerous.
Yeah,
very
it's like
dangerous.
9 a.m. and you're
Yeah,
like, give
and
me-
you're like, how did I get
Make it a
to my
double.
destination? I do not remember anything about getting on my.
Blackout.
Yes, honestly, dude. Even last night. Okay, so we went out drinking. I don't even think I like went that. Actually, no, we did. We drank a few tequila shots.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys
But
did.
I remember walking home and saying to myself, "You're not gonna black out. You're not blacking out, bro. Like you remember everything." And I was like going through like, okay, we met here, we went here, we went here. Woke up this morning and was like, when did I get home? Looked at my phone. I had FaceTime Jaehyun at 12:45. I always FaceTime her when I'm walking home drunk, and so I knew like, okay, I got home by 1, and then I'm like, what did I do? And I remembered then I was like, you ate 3 fucking slices of pizza.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and watched like cooking videos on YouTube for like an hour.
Oh my God. So you did blackout.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. But then it's funny because you remember.
I went into my room and I saw that Balmuda was open. Like my little toaster oven was open. There's
Yeah.
like little fragments of mozzarella and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Because I just threw the pizza in there with no tray. I just
Right.
tossed it in.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I ate the pizza in front of the Balmuda, just shoving it. A very pitiful scene. There's a reason why Jaehyun does not like me eating at like 1 a.m. And it's because I like look like a savage.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're just eating to get the food shoveled into
Yeah,
your
I just
mouth.
I needed food in my tum-tum.
Yeah.
Dude, drunk peeing happens way more than drunk pooing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, good question.
Wait, is drunk pooing a thing?
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Okay,
I'm just doing
that
it for
would
the
be
sake of the
hilarious.
episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be hilarious if somebody had a poo
I mean,
problem.
I feel like everyone has that
Every
story
time
of
they
a
get
girl
drunk.
from high school who got wasted at a party and shat somewhere. I feel like that's like an urban legend that everyone I've talked to in California, at least, be like,
He
yeah, there was some.
definitely. He
No, there was. I mean, there was a
definitely,
rumor of a girl at our school who did that. When I went to college, I heard so many different variations of a similar thing of like a pretty girl getting wasted and shitting her pants,
Oh
or like yeah,
no! Oh
yeah.
my God, that's
But
bad.
drunk pooing is really, really funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh, bro, I gotta fucking shit. Just like, I gotta take a shit, dude. Like, You just hear hiccuping.
I actually had. I did. I
And
had
it's not even like diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's like a solid.
I actually had a friend, and I feel bad kind of saying this
Normal shit.
because it was like a landmark age. Like I don't know, he turned 21 or something, and so we basically just forced him to drink like way too much.
Yeah.
No.
And he just got so drunk that he had to barf and shit at the same time.
I've like heard of that. I've never
done
And
that.
it was
I've definitely done that.
okay. It's like kind of funny, but I can't laugh about it because we just peer pressured him into like doing this.
Right,
Yeah.
it's
like
actually so
such
sad.
a dick move.
No, it's such a dick
But
move.
when you're young, you're not thinking about the negative possibilities. You're just like, this is gonna be the funnest night of our lives.
yeah.
The lack of foresight.
Yeah.
But you did get a story out of it.
Yeah. Are you still
Did.
friends with this guy?
Oh, he's like one of my best friends.
Okay. Does he drink? Is he a heavy drinker?
He wasn't at the time, and I don't.
Something changed, and now he's.
I think he maybe that day, but
Exactly.
just trying to forget that moment. He's just constantly consuming alcohol.
On pee, just wanted to mention, I feel like when I was young, my pee was the same color always. But now that I'm older, there's so much variation.
Yeah,
It's like it's
Really?
like what you paint with, like the acrylic
Watercolor.
Yeah, watercolor
Yeah.
board. Yeah, it's like that. Like
Interesting.
there's like
Really?
You got
8
the
different
different
shades.
shades, yeah.
But it's all within the sort of gradient of yellow, right? We're not talking about like red pea. Okay.
no.
Green.
Yeah, green.
I mean, sometimes you have too many beets or like
Yeah.
something.
When I was taking those
green
supplements that the doctor gave me,
Yeah.
my pee was asparagus yellow.
Dude,
every day.
that
Asparagus.
happens
You
when
mean
I-
green?
No, just like really, really yellow.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
really
if you
yellow.
eat a lot of asparagus, then your pee is like super
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
and like pungent.
Yeah.
Oh,
This was
okay.
like it was like vitamin B supplement, but yeah, it just made my pee very,
When
very
I
yellow.
take like a daily vitamin,
Yeah.
that shit makes my pee super yellow.
Interesting.
But when was the last time you guys went to a urologist?
Whoa, never.
I don't think ever.
I did get my pee like analyzed when I did my full body checkup though, and my poo. I think I told you about it. Like they gave me a little
Yeah.
container, and they were like,
Wait,
they were like, we need a poo
So-
sample. And then, are you joked? You're like, so did you fill it to the very brim
What, the pee or the poo?
for the poo? They gave me like a little capsule,
wait,
and they're
Aaron,
like,
how do you collect?
so
that
here's what I did. This is gross. This is actually
Like,
kind of gross. This is what I did. Okay.
Okay.
I took a dump, and then I wiped my butt, and then I pulled out the tissue paper.
Okay.
And used the little spoon they give you, and it was like
Oh,
the
that's all you
tiniest-
need.
It was the tiniest amount.
Oh,
the
you don't
tiniest
need a
amount.
lot.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you
I-
just took like the shit smear from your toilet paper.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
actually
That's how I
smart.
did it. Yeah, because otherwise I was like, do I need to like take a shit, wipe, stand
No,
up?
catch it with your hand as it comes out
Yeah.
Yeah, or you
Catch
just
it with
scoop
your
it
hand.
like you
Just
work at
scoop
an
it.
ice cream store or something, right?
with a tiny little like.
Yeah, they give you like a little spoon. It's actually hilarious, but.
Got a little Baskin Robbins.
I remember there too. I didn't have to pee that morning when they were like,
no.
and I sat there with a Gatorade for 30 minutes, and it was like the only time in my life I'm sure I'll ever have to be like, please let me pee. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
Right.
And they needed like 15 milliliters, which I swear to God I could get out like 10, but I just
Right.
couldn't get to that last 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like sat there chugging water for 30 minutes. Yeah, just trying
Yeah.
to.
And
will
then
myself.
it takes a while.
It does, yeah.
To get through.
But then, funny enough, I filled it up and then left, walked home, and by the time I got home, had to take the biggest piss of my life.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
This is kind of random, but related to peeing. But I feel like men have an advantage because they have like thing that comes outside of their body that they can like hold on to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a word for it. It's called a penis.
A penis.
A wiener. Yeah.
I like you're like we have a thing that
But
we,
it's like
we can hold on
Because
to.
like, have you ever had to go pee so bad that you do the dance, you rush to the bathroom, you finally
Yeah.
get there, and then you're like, as you're taking it out,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you
You're,
don't
like,
want it to
dribbling.
spill, so you actually hold on
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it
yeah,
and
totally,
stop
totally.
the pee from coming out.
Yeah, totally.
Women don't have that.
Like a
luxury.
You actually just, like,
like you
you
literally
actually
just
just-
you
squeeze
just like
it.
squeeze it so it
Yeah,
doesn't come
yeah,
out, so that you can
Interesting,
like.
because otherwise it automatically comes out.
Yeah. It'll
if
just
you're
Because
like if you
not
have to
even
go
if you do a
so
Kegel?
badly, no, I mean
you can.
it's
There's-
just
you could, but
you've waited so long, and
Yeah.
it's just it's wanting to.
Yeah,
come-
that's true. For us, we don't have that. We just
Yeah.
have the power of your pelvic floor.
Yeah.
Have you ever peed
Which-
in like, like squatting and stuff, like in public or not public,
Yeah,
out in
in
nature for something, or like,
Oh, so I love squatting in nature. Like actually, if I could
You
do
would pee
every
like that all the
pee
time.
and poo on the dirt, I would do it.
cells.
Like
You are-
You're just
it's
giving
like,
back to
That's one
yeah.
thing where it's like once you
earth.
start, it's addicting.
yeah, you love just burying the turd
It
into a
is
hole.
Such a good feeling because like when I was in the States this time, like we went on hikes and stuff, and obviously that's what you just
do.
like pop a squat.
Yeah.
It feels so good, and I think it feels different for women than men because for you guys you just like stand over something whatever,
Yeah,
but for women
yeah.
you have to like squat. You like hear that you almost like feel your piss like touching, like you feel it.
Some
touch it.
listener out there is like kinked up right now. He's just like so happy that
Maybe
Celine's
it's my
talking.
kink.
He just like wants to talk about urine play. For like,
No, it's like, but it's like so natural. It's such a natural
Yeah.
thing. I would never do it on the street. That's different. I
Yeah,
don't think it
for
feels as
sure.
good to do it on concrete.
So then,
Then on, like-
like in Korean train station bathrooms, they'll have
Oh, I
like
never
normal
mind.
toilets,
I don't
but
mind
then
squatting.
they also have the squatting. Would you even if the toilet was available, would you opt for the one where you
No,
squat?
I picked the toilet because the
Okay.
squatties are always dirty, like really
Yeah,
dirty.
okay.
Yeah.
But I don't mind squatting into a hole.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind porta potties. Genuinely don't mind it. It's just that like when there's shit smeared on the walls.
Yeah.
oh my god, porta potties are.
That's a-
There needs to be a better way. Like why haven't we innovated on the porta potty experience where it's like a
No, it's like
guaranteed
there's-
cleaned?
I know they're always blue.
No, it's
They're
just like
always
what
blue,
the fuck. Like,
but you know what I think it is that they're just never cleaned. If only they were cleaned like a normal bathroom.
yeah. Like there's a bar
would be
in Brooklyn
fine.
called Lot Radio.
Yeah.
I know Ryan's been there, but they have like, porta potties.
Mm.
And if you get there early enough, you can probably like comfortably pee and shit, whatever.
Mm.
But every time I feel like we've gone, it's legit been like, okay, we have to leave this place because I need to, like the girls will be like, I need to pee and there's shit all over the
There's
seat. Like
shit on the
we can't
seat.
stay.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I think the worst part of the porta potty is you can see what's in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
just
it's just the
there.
internet search
Everything.
history of everybody that's been here.
Everything.
shit.
That's always, wait, sorry. I have to bring this up because there was actually, in the States, there was this man who was like arrested because he was literally hiding in the holes of the porta potties and getting,
shat on. Yes, I remember reading that. Yeah.
God.
It's the greatest
I
and most
cried.
horrifying
I cried
thing.
laughing.
Yeah.
So,
cried.
so the number one fan of this podcast.
Yeah, seriously.
literally. It's like, I hope it was worth it for him.
I mean, 100% it was. 100%.
Like he found what he was
gnarly.
looking for.
Dude, that's so gross on so many levels. It's so gross on so
Insane.
many
No, but
fucking levels.
imagine being the person discovering.
Yeah.
You just see two white eyes
So
underneath the blue.
scary.
No,
It's like-
black because of the shit on
I
him.
know. Oh my god! I'm
And,
like
like,
imagining,
two
in like
eyeballs.
Parasite when you first see like the basement guy
Yeah,
come out,
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dude, it's
super
like-
dark,
yep.
and
Yeah, yeah.
you only see his beady ass eyes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm imagining
That's what
that,
I'm
but way
imagining, too.
worse.
I'm thinking
yeah.
of like a
That's what
Call
I'm
of Duty
imagining,
Black Ops, like they're like,
Yeah,
in the
like
river
Navy
coming out. But it's,
SEAL shit.
Literally, like out of a swamp.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh my god!
I can't.
man, I bet you that guy was in Florida. For some reason, I want to say that happened in
Probably.
Florida. Should I pull it up? I'm going to pull it up.
Probably.
I have a theory on, on men's like boxers and boxer briefs, how we have the flap.
The hole, you mean?
Yeah. I have a theory about that, because presumably it's for whipping your dick out, like getting it through the hole
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pee. My theory is that it's actually not for the dick to go through. It's to
Like
provide
extra-
extra fabric so
Yeah,
that you don't
protection.
leak through.
No, I don't think so. Otherwise,
So
then,
it's just
then I
me
feel like
that
underwear
is
would just come with
dribbling.
pads built in or something, you know?
Oh,
like,
do you guys dribble?
no. I mean, I have.
Oh,
first,
yeah, no,
sometimes
I
when you
don't
pee,
dribble.
Yeah.
no, for sure. Sometimes this does happen to guys. Sometimes, like
Yeah.
you pee and then you think you're done, and you put it away, and there's
Yeah.
like a little bit left, and it'll just like straight up you pee your pants like
That's what
for
I'm
a
talking about.
microsecond. Yeah,
No,
but
me-
that's not why we have the dick hole. That makes no sense, Jay.
Do you guys use the dick hole? Jay
I used
doesn't.
to. I used to be a big fan of like unzipping and then, but now I will just undo my
Just do it
entire
all
pant.
in
Yeah.
one. Yeah, one.
Butt out at the urinal.
Yeah, put out. Yeah, pants at the ankles.
Oh yeah.
Shirt lifted up.
That's the classic child at Disney.
Yeah, that's the classic one. Guys,
lived it
the guy from the porta potty was a Colorado man.
Okay.
He was at a yoga festival.
No.
Yeah. Police arrested Crisco in 2011 after a woman at a yoga festival in Boulder noticed something moving in the tank of a portable
No.
toilet, then saw a feces-stained man emerge and run away. See, that moment needs more detail. She saw a feces-stained man emerge and then run away.
Like out of the hole.
How do you run away?
Did he?
I don't understand.
Police had to follow the smell.
Yeah.
It was like so easy to catch him
Wait, this is a yoga festival?
at a yoga festival, which
Like,
also
how
makes
do
it
you
funny.
run away?
Yeah.
It
Oh
makes
my
it even
God.
funnier,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So all the poos were hard.
Definitely no diarrhea. But it's like, was he looking for shit, or was
No, he was definitely
looking
kinked
for,
out. Yeah, he was kinky.
or he just wanted to look up women's?
I think he wanted to look
buttholes?
their buttholes and like watch the poo come out. I know. First of all, there I've seen like in TV shows and movies of like
I mean,
rich
there's
people who will
something for
like
everything.
lie underneath a glass table and like watch people shit onto
What?
the glass. Yeah, I forget which TV. It was
I
like
love how it's like rich people do.
it was
this.
like American Horror Story or something.
Yeah.
It was like the dark
Yeah.
kinks, and I was like, oh, for sure that's a thing. Like for sure people pay money for
So
this to
people
happen.
like seeing the poo come out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God, there is truly everything exists.
Yeah.
Everything.
We know what we haven't done. I don't know if we ever will, but a kink episode.
Did you not? Do
No,
one?
because like, I don't think. Well, this is so not related to this episode. I'm just saying in the
Yeah.
future. But I don't think any of us have crazy kinks except obviously cells for
With-
pooing outside in nature. Yeah. Feeling the air.
I mean, you don't know what kinks you guys have.
I think we do. Who are you? What do you
I've never
mean?
talked about that with anyone.
No. I'm saying like I don't think I have any like real kinks. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh no, I was just saying like we don't know what the next person's doing.
Right,
you know?
but should we do an
Right.
episode where we reveal the kinks?
No.
Okay. Guys, what's the most satisfying shit you've taken recently?
Every day, all of them.
I mean, you always take nice shits. You always
Yeah.
brag to us about
All
how
of
like you
them.
feel great because you took a nice shit.
All of them.
I took 3
Except when I
shits
had
today.
diarrhea because of antibiotics.
Oh my God, speaking
Last
of diarrhea, so yeah, you had diarrhea after we had dinner on Thursday. Jaeyeon started getting diarrhea last like Tuesday or something. She's like so sick right now. She's got a fever and just like shooting water into the toilet.
sucks.
Poor girl. Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, water. It was water. for
worst
me
thing
too.
about diarrhea, at least in Korea we have bidets. Dude, when I would get diarrhea in the
Oh,
States,
I don't use bidets,
bro, my butthole would
though.
literally be like, no more, please.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm sorry,
raw.
buddy. I'm sorry. Like I'm like trying to dab it, Like,
Yeah. Dab it,
Yeah.
dab it.
And when your beehole gets like so sore and like
yeah.
Describe it in great detail for that one listener. He's like, how sore does it
How
get,
sore
Jay?
does it get? What does it look like?
I'll stop there.
Or like, I will actually say today I took a very satisfying dump after 3 like diarrheas, basically.
Why?
Because I had pizza.
Oh, hangover.
Because I had
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, yeah.
It's so
Alcohol.
stupid. Yeah. But I feel fucking fantastic right now.
Because
So,
yeah.
yeah.
You did a colon cleanse. And
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
came out.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
No, I'd say my poos when I'm in Korea are way better.
oh yeah,
Are they really?
Way
because
better.
you're eating healthier.
Yeah, I think just naturally there's more probiotic stuff that you eat.
You're eating
Oh,
also
that's
home
true.
cooked food a
Kimchi and
lot,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
The American diet,
Less
though, is-
dairy.
Well, what are you eating in
Less
New
dairy.
York? What's your diet out there?
I actually don't know. A lot of Asian food.
Right? I feel like you
Yeah.
always get like Thai food. You always get Vietnamese food.
Asian food, but my poos are 50-50.
Is there
When I was
any
here, it's
food?
Asian food, and my poos are...
Is there any food that's
It's
reliably
Korean.
like going to be good for your stomach? Like leads to a nice clean turd? Like
No, it's weird. I've never found that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know what the link is for me.
I think for me, it's like honestly just hamburgers, burgers, like that kind of shit. As long as I don't overdo it. But if I have like a burger and fries, guaranteed my stomach is happy. Like I love Korean food for sure, but sometimes like kimchi jongol will give me like diarrhea the next
Oh,
day. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
interesting.
kind of 50-50.
I more so just associate the bad shits and like I don't really pay attention to the good shits. But for me, weirdly, like truffle oil, I think gives me kind of guaranteed diarrhea.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Truffle oil is gross.
Yeah,
I hate
it's so
that shit.
overrated.
Really? I
Yeah,
like it.
I don't like
Can
it.
you go to a doctor and the doctor would tell you like which foods to avoid?
Yeah.
Like, is that that's a thing,
Yeah.
right?
So that's
I
what
did that.
Cells did, and I
okay.
did that too.
was it accurate?
I think it's pretty accurate. Yeah.
What is the test that you have to do though?
But this is honey one.
Yeah, Cells went to an
So
Eastern.
he
medicine
literally feels
thing.
your pulse.
Oh.
Yeah.
And asks you.
Garlic.
No, but he feels your pulse and then asks you questions about your life. So, you know, he will ask you like,
So you single? What's a pretty girl like you doing single? You're just like touching your hand.
no, literally holding my hand. But he'll ask you like what, you know, everything. Like how much do you sleep? Do you have digestive issues? Do you exercise? Like what do you usually eat on a daily basis? But then also people go to those like honey ones because they have a problem. So it's like if you're trying to find the problem, what the problem is. Because if you don't have any problems, you don't need to like restrict your food unless you're trying to maybe like go on a diet or lose weight.
Well, are you thinking about
Yeah, are
getting
you
that
interested?
checked out?
No, I was just always curious about if there are certain foods that I should like just be avoiding.
I mean, most definitely.
I mean, everybody should be avoiding certain foods.
Yeah.
And it's different for everyone.
Yeah, for me, he was like, "Don't eat mackerel." I was like, "I love golden. I was actually so devastated.
Wow, that's so random. But like,
random.
other fishes are okay.
Certain fishes are okay, but
They actually
definitely
get
golden
really
was like
specific about it.
because
Salty.
seafood is high in purine, which is also high in alcohol, has a lot of purine, and too much of that leads to gout. Yeah, so just being careful about
Right.
scallops. He's like, "Do not ever eat scallops." I was like, "What are you
scallops
talking
are
about?
the
Scallops are
best.
amazing." Yeah, so
Yeah.
I eat a lot more spinach now. That's one of the superfoods for me. A lot more beans. And I feel
Farting.
like way better. I mean, I lost so much weight just by changing. Well, I mean, not eating pasta for a few months is definitely going to help you lose weight.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I'm just like,
It's crazy. One time I was getting a massage in Boston, and my knees really hurt. And she's like, "You like shrimp?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You like shrimp?" I thought she was gonna like sell me on her like family shrimp restaurant or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I was like, "Yeah."
like shrimp?
She's like,
Bubblegums.
"You like beer?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like,
You like shrimp and a
yeah,
beer?
no, like, do you eat shrimp while you drink beer? I was like, yeah, I actually had that last night. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's your problem." And she pulls out an iPad to a scientific, like a Harvard medical fucking research
Yeah,
paper,
yeah.
and it basically
About
the
how-
TLDR is basically you should not eat seafood and drink beer because it will lead to things
yeah,
that
like
will,
gout
my
and
God.
stuff, like
like
the
cause
joints,
like joint
yeah,
damage.
totally, yeah, that's all
But I just
purine.
thought it was hilarious how
Yeah.
she like told me,
eat shrimp?
"Yeah, you like shrimp?" And she's like massaging my
Yeah,
knees.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, I like the chili shrimp.
Grilled shrimp,
I like the garlic
steamed
shrimp.
shrimp.
Oh.
Wait, it's like why shrimp? Like above all else.
Yeah, that's crazy. But Jay, you ever done like a full body checkup, like for the foods and
No,
stuff?
I really want to do what you did. I'm curious to see what works for me, what doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like I eat relatively healthy.
Bro, you are the only person I know who actually eats kimbap like at least once a week.
Yeah, that has stopped now that I live in Haebangchon. But I want to get back on that diet. But
It's weird how like I genuinely feel like I can't tell whether people like have lost weight or not.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I think because you have to see people naked. That's the only way you can know. That's the only way you can know.
facts.
Otherwise, the clothes hide everything.
You know what's funny too? Because like I lost all this weight and I feel better like fitting into my shirts. I feel like I have more of like a skater kind of bod. But then I was FaceTiming.
Videotiming.
I was FaceTiming Taehyun and I wasn't wearing a shirt. And then I was just like looking at myself being like, this is gross. I look gross. You know, like I
Well,
look sickly.
FaceTime is gross.
Yeah. And I'm so pale.
yeah.
I'm just like, something needs to change. I need to start doing like push-ups. I need to like work on my shoulders again. Because there was a time I was actually like working out. And that's when like Justin was like, bro, your pecs are like huge, dude. And I was like so insecure. I'm like, do I have man titties? You
No,
know?
but
And
that's
he's
a
like,
good thing.
Yeah, wasn't
no?
that was it a compliment? It was a compliment.
I mean, I think he meant it as it, but me, I'm like, no, man titties are bad. Like, I'm a skater. Like, that's fucking, that's some jock
Oh,
shit.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So now I'm just like so skinny and flabby. I don't know. It's gross.
Yeah, what's crazy is there's that app that you can download, which is a filter on your camera.
Yeah.
You know what
Say
I'm talking
more.
about?
I feel like I know what you're talking
What?
about.
Yeah, dude. And
Wait,
this
a
is-
filter just to make you look good,
well,
though.
Yes, but it's only on Samsung phones, and it's only
course.
in Korea.
Oh, so it's in the actual photo app.
It's in the actual
In the
photo
camera.
app, and
I
I
see, I
know
see.
because there was, I think some people were pissed off because now you have to pay for it. I think they like don't want to admit to themselves that they want to pay for this thing.
Right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a FaceTime version of this.
Yeah, I mean AI. I just saw a video today about how AI. You know, when you're like looking at the camera, you want to be able to make eye contact with the person you're video timing with.
Oh, yeah.
I keep saying
So
video
they're-
time.
Video timing,
yeah,
yeah.
FaceTiming. But now they've developed an AI that just always makes it look like you're looking at the camera,
Yes.
which is like kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you could be like not even there.
No,
Or-
you can be looking at your screen, but to the person, it'll look like you're looking at the camera. So it just makes it
Yeah.
more immersive and like kind of connected, you know?
And also because everyone's just looking at themselves anyways.
Seriously, 100%. You ever like want to minimize
Like-
everyone else's icon
like,
and just
blow
only
up me. Yeah. Everyone is like a tiny little dot in the corner and just looking at myself. It's so bad. Like my self-esteem is always like the worst after I FaceTime.
And also the worst,
Like-
every time I send a selfie to Jay on just like a goofy one, and I look at it, I'm like, "Ugh, I look so
You're like,
fucking weird.
I can't believe.
Like I can't believe she's marrying me. Like I am the ugliest person, and I just send it, and then she's always like, "Oh, you look so cute." I'm like, "What the fuck? What planet are you living on?"
Lucky.
Yeah, I am lucky.
I'm always like, I'm like fully like lopsided. My face.
No, me too. I'm like, I'm
Which
so
is
asymmetrical.
everyone,
what
I
the hell?
think, but-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but then
it's
you meet people
jarring.
who have like actually symmetrical ass faces, and you're like,
So scary.
Fucking yeah. How?
So scary.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Should we talk about farts?
Good transition.
Bar.
Do you guys have any like crazy before we get into farts, like sharding
Not
shit stories
recently.
since-
I mean, I definitely told
that
all
you
my
didn't? Okay.
all the big ones I told in the last episode.
Yeah.
You were saying last night that there were 2 times that you and or Evan shat in the car on the way to Caribbean Bay. Is that true, or are you misremembering that?
So I'm probably misremembering.
Yeah, I think
all I
you're
know is
remembering
that it
that time.
happened. I don't
Yeah.
know how many times. I don't know.
Yeah. So for listeners who haven't heard that previous
I don't know
episode,
if we should-
no,
I don't
I'm going
know
to
if we should
recap
bring
it real
this
quick. My cousin Evan, which is Ryan's older brother, shit his pants in the car on the way to Caribbean Bay, which is like an amusement park. Then Ryan barfed because it smelled so bad, and then
Oh, you did tell them.
yeah, and then my como had to pull over and like
Epic.
clean everything,
Yeah.
and then take everyone back to the music. It was crazy,
Right.
And I was like, "This is what an incredible woman! I can't
Yeah,
believe
it's
she
like,
actually could do this. That's
This is
insane."
what moms have to do.
Yeah.
Dads never have to do it.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna be. I anticipate that I'm gonna be a very attentive like father for like shits and barfs and stuff. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm actually looking forward to like
Yeah,
cleaning
like
up
helping.
another person's poo. Because like I basically practice with my dog every day.
Oh my god, bro! That one time you fed kalbitang to Teddy, and he shat. Do you remember that day?
yeah, that was
That was
crazy.
crazy. There was shit
that's
everywhere.
like you said on the walls, right?
I think there was like a little bit on his fur that he like rubbed against. It
Oh,
was insane.
My God. It was like explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, he just couldn't stop shitting, and then
God.
because he had done it in the middle of the night, we woke up at like 9 a.m. and it was like it had kind of hardened. You know, it was just like kind of like
Oh, you
pancake.
have to-
We had to like literally like use a
Yeah.
credit card to get it off the ground.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It was insane.
Damn.
Dog shit smells
Yeah.
insane.
I feel like cat poos smell worse.
Yes.
It's way worse.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I
Let me look
don't
that
know.
up.
I know their urine has a ton of ammonia in it, so the urine also smells worse.
Yeah. Cat piss is.
But
awful.
cat poo.
Cats lack the enzyme needed to break down certain molecules in their poop.
Okay, so that's why it smells. It's like really bad.
It is. It actually smells like rotten eggs
It
and
is
like
so
trash,
bad.
hot trash. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a trade-off. It's like your cat like will take care of itself, like bury it, like you don't have to take it out, but it's like it smells like
It smells like death.
death.
And the irony is that we
Like a
keep a
rotting
lot of that
body.
shit in the bathroom. Like my parents, when we had a cat, kept the kitty litter stuff in the bathroom. And I don't know, like you'd think that the bathroom, it smells like shit. Of course, it's the bathroom. But that's the last place I want to smell like
No,
shit.
it's true. I
You
don't
know
want
what
my litter in the
Yeah.
Exactly.
litter box in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of bad smells, I farted the other day at Beaker at the club when we were at Beaker, bro. I farted.
there?
Yeah,
Dude,
I-
it was
no.
so crowded.
Dude,
Oh,
it was
no,
so
stop.
crowded. So like we were looking at, we were in the corner, we were looking in the corner looking at candles. I was like, it smells okay. It actually smells pretty good here. And I just like let the silent one rip. And then
no.
I thought that me and Chan could walk away. She decides to grab something and look at something. And then these
God,
two
oh,
girls
God, oh,
came and
God,
sat.
oh, God.
And then it was just undeniably rancid, like so fucking rancid, and no one said anything obviously except I started like sweating, being like, oh my god, like
The sweating.
they're gonna deport me. Yeah. And so I fucking went to IP Boutique Hotel to take a shit and then came
Yeah.
all the way back. It was insane.
You know what's the worst is when you're in a crowded place and somebody lets, in your situation, somebody lets one of ththose out.
Yeah.
And like, I start sweating even if I didn't do it. Because it's like, well, everyone's going to
They're
think
gonna think, that you did. Yeah.
Because it's like the smell that we all smell it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Wait, I feel like you guys were giving me
Somebody
shit
did it.
for like farting on airplanes. Like I fart on airplanes.
Oh.
Like
We did give you shit
yeah, you
because
guys-
you said they don't smell.
I feel like they don't, but I was also talking about because we were flying with masks at the time. Like,
Yeah.
how could they? I just let it rip.
Me too.
Yeah.
I fart all the time on airplanes.
I mean,
yeah.
It's because the noise of the cabin is
Exactly.
just enough where nobody will hear it.
Exactly.
No, but also it's like, I think we think psychologically, if it's loud and no one can hear it, no one can smell it
Yeah.
either.
Also,
But not true.
Yeah, not true.
Not true.
was farting the other day while waiting for the bus and being like, oh, it might sound a little bit like brump, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh, they're wearing headphones. Like, I feel like I can get a.
So you did it?
And then this girl just fucking with her headphones on, she just looked at me and I was like, oh my
That's
god,
so funny.
yeah. Just like I
Yeah.
just fucking let it rip. Dude. Assuming that she was listening to like Metallica, but for all I know, she wasn't listening to anything.
It's like listening to Bach.
Oh my god, that is.
It's like, wait, there's no cello in this song.
Did you do you feel like your farts have changed since your diet change? Like, do you think you
Yeah,
fart
yeah, for
less?
sure. Well,
less smelly? Like,
I definitely don't think they smell that bad. Yeah.
Okay, because my friend has a theory that diet will affect your farts like quite a
Yeah,
bit.
It does.
makes sense,
Yeah.
I think it's the first thing to affect, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I also think that it's just like genetic, and some people are just way gassier than other people
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because like my family is just really gassy.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
My family says it all the time. We're
Yeah.
like, sometimes we're just farting and we're like, is there, I wonder if there is a family that farts
Yeah.
more than us. Like, I just
The
need
Lee
to know.
family.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
but you
I
know,
fart a lot, but my sister and mom, like, they fucking rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Oh
sister
God,
farts a lot.
My
Yeah.
entire family. I farted the other day. And my mom was like, that was the loudest fart I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah,
And I was
dude.
like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn, dude.
You're
What'd you
proud.
eat?
No, my farts though, I will say, they're like fucking loud.
Wait,
They're so loud. They don't smell, but they're so
Cells, is
fucking
the
loud.
reason why, part of the reason why, if you ever get
Trumpet.
married, you want to live in a different house than your husband
Oh yeah,
because of
it's
the
like
farting?
immediate unattraction. You know what I mean? It's like
For when a girl farts in front of a guy, or both
probably.
ways. I mean,
both ways,
I actually
but
don't
like,
mind.
Yeah, I don't really mind. Jan's farted in front of me by accident, and she always gets very embarrassed. But I'm like, I mean, I like to give her shit because it's funny, but really, I don't really care.
No, it is embarrassing though.
Yeah. And she does it when
but-
she's sleeping, which is the best. Because I'll be
Oh.
like, you farted. And she'd be like, what? Like, wait, what? When? I'm like, you were sleeping. You weren't even aware.
Yeah.
It's like it's okay.
Yeah. Did you ever like,
With any of like my partners, I've
Yeah, of course
I
you
can't
do,
help
yeah.
but fart, and
That's
then
the
I
thing.
encourage my partners to fart in front of me
Yeah.
because maybe I'm just fucking a pionte and I'm weird.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm
No, I
totally
think,
cool
I
with
think
it.
that's
Yeah.
brave.
babe, I want you to
Yeah.
fart more.
And I think it's like cute if they
It's
fart.
cute.
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Not
But,
my
I mean,
trumpet fart.
Well, you know, honestly, the way Celine talks about her farts, not cute.
Yeah.
Definitely not cute. It's like
Trumpet farts.
shocking. Okay, you guys, every human has to pass gas 13 to 21 times a day.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow.
Isn't that a lot?
That's like one an hour, basically.
1 an hour.
Or maybe one
Yeah.
every 2 hours. I believe that.
So who is holding in a fart right now?
Not me.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm
I've been
genuinely
letting
not.
pee
I've
so
been letting
badly,
him
though.
go.
3
Yeah.
shits. Go take a piss.
No, it's okay.
All right. Nice. Yeah, because you know what we learned earlier?
Yeah.
You got to train your bladder, bro.
Exactly.
Got to hold it a little bit. Not
Little
too
bit.
much, but
Speaking of significant others or just like dating and shitting, I have a story where I went on like a second date with someone who I was like pretty into. And we went to like this sort of nice like course meal dinner. And it was like really nice. Just had a glass of wine and then went back to my place for like more drinks and then just watch a movie. On the way back home, I started to feel like a little rumble in my tummy, a little pain.
That's the worst, yeah.
And I'm like, please God, like, you know, this is the second date. Like, we're going back to my place. let me just like
Oh my
fart.
God, second date.
Let me just like fart and like let that
Yeah.
take care of it,
Yeah.
and then it's like
We're so naive.
yeah, get
Let that
closer
take care of
to
it.
the apartment and like okay, trying to let a fart out. Nope. If I try that, it's not
definitely
it's gonna
poo.
it's gonna be poo.
It was her apartment.
Mine.
Okay.
Mine. And then so get inside, like make some drinks, and then
You made the drinks.
I made some drinks,
All
and-
the while your stomach is like,
yeah, and I'm just trying to like, power through, but then it just got to a point where I'm like, I have to go right now.
Yeah.
And so I just like turn on music like as loud as I can in my
my God.
apartment, and then I go to my bathroom, which is like, within the living
Yeah, it's definitely like
is.
spaces
It's
a living
not
space,
like-
right?
You
yeah.
can hear everything, but
Yeah.
I turn on the faucet and then just like it wasn't just that I needed to take a shit, but
oh
like
God.
I had to blow ass.
Yeah. I know exactly that feeling.
and
yeah.
it's like the farts are gonna be loud.
And it was-
It's gonna be
like
wet.
squirting,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit, and it's just like, please, like, why today? Damn you, restaurant.
Damn.
And so like I just proceed to blow ass and like
Oh my God, stop. I can't.
Did she say something like?
so and so like and the entire time it's like if
You need any help in there, Jay?
if I were by myself, I would have been in and out of there maybe 5 minutes because
Yeah.
I would have just let it rip.
No,
exactly, but
and just
you're-
but I'm just
yeah,
like
yeah.
being strategic and just like letting it a little out here and there. And so it takes maybe a little bit longer than I wanted to. And then finally I get out and then she's like really sweet about it and like pretends like nothing happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
my stomach's feeling weird. And then I just felt really embarrassed and like whatever. So like the night proceeds and I'm at my place and she knows that I play guitar and like I like write some songs here and there. And then she was like, okay, can I hear some? And I was like, you guys are gonna think I'm lame because I'm like playing music for
No, for
a day.
sure.
But I proceed to like play a song, and then I play the second song, and like in the middle of the second song, I see her expression just like completely change from like she's like smiling, enjoying it, and then she just looks like
Ashen.
visibly like pale.
Oh my God! So she has to take a shit too.
And she just looks sick. And then I'm just like,
Food
oh my
poisoning.
God,
Oh, no.
I'm so bad that she's like,
Right,
needs
she's
to
ashen.
vomit
Yeah,
because
she's
the
throw
music
up.
is so terrible.
And she's thinking, oh God, take the biggest fucking shit.
Play
out
a
of
little
life.
louder.
And so I finished, and then I'm like, are you okay? Like, you don't look that well. And then she's just like, I'm sorry, I just like feel really sick. And then she had to go to the bathroom and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she vomited
Oh my
like for the next like 10, 15 minutes.
Jesus.
You're kidding.
So it
Yeah.
was a restaurant. You guys
Okay,
had bad.
so you know what?
Yeah.
It's actually okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yes,
It's okay.
it was like
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
evened out.
Yeah,
So-
you guys are bonded for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and also it's like if she didn't also get sick, I would have said like, oh, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like
It's a good story to tell at your wedding. Be like, on our second date, we just fucking barfed and vomited.
ass.
Yeah, blew ass. Yeah.
oh my God, I'm like sweating thinking about that
Yeah,
story.
it was.
It's also like when you have that feeling and that sound of like, like something just like shifting in your stomach and like everything is just flowing
Yes.
directly to your butthole, and you're just like, oh,
Wait, it's true. You can almost see it.
yeah,
Like the flow.
It's like you can feel
Like,
it. It's
Yes.
like
You can
straight
feel it.
passageway, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, uh-oh, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever have a smelly fart that's just so smelly that
think
it's
we all
just
have.
like you almost have to exile yourself?
Yeah, that was Beaker.
into a room.
That was
Yeah,
that was Beaker for
100%.
sure. I did exile. I
Wait,
left.
so Jay smelled it, right?
So Jay, I don't think she did because she was so close to the candles and she was standing like in front of me. I farted, thinking that
There was
these
no
girls
one-
were standing right behind me. Dude. That's why I basically farted on them, and I felt very bad. It's just like, you know what I mean?
So
Or they like
awesome.
walked into the,
I would have
the
been
crop dust.
so like.
I know it was
mad.
embarrassing, but I'm at that age where it's like, fuck it, whatever.
No,
you
it's
know?
true.
Like
It's true.
I don't really care if these like young girls are like that old man just farted.
That
you know?
old man. That old man.
Is it illegal to fart on somebody like that? No. Could it be considered a hate crime?
No, I don't know. But I have my first girl I ever had in grad school. We were leaving a bar. These girls were very rude, and we had to kind of get out from the booth over them. These girls were kind of rude, and after we left, she turned to me and goes, "I farted on them while we were leaving."
Oh,
and I was
my
like,
God.
"You're amazing! Like, who
Oh
are
my
you? You're the
God,
best!" Yeah,
That is hilarious.
All right. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for being on this episode of the Side Dish Podcast. We just have one question for you, bro. What's your favorite side dish?
Oh.
Oh, you didn't expect that one, huh?
I like yorimul kimchi a lot these days.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wait, I do
Yarmul kimchi,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have been eating a lot of good Korean food out here, huh? That's
Yeah.
why you're,
That's what my poos are.
Yeah, I mean, you
Great.
were raised in Korea. Of course, your diet is like very Korean.
Makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being on this episode of the Side Dish Podcast, bro. Thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe on Instagram at _the side dish. Leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really does help for the algorithm. And with that said, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Thank you.
Bye.